Phil,
Hi, Nick Robinson. What you doing? What you
I'm
doing?
afraid. That's what I'm doing.
I'm walking around a spooky, abandoned underwater facility, just like I always do.
Why is it shaking? Why is that thing wiggling?
It's a robot. It's a friendly robot.
He doesn't look so good, Phil.
Now, here's the problem with this friendly robot. It's plugged into this this console here. We need power.
Oh,
This is SOMA, by the way.
Oh, hi.
This is a video game called SOMA.
That's the robot's name, right?
Sure.
Hi, SOMA, the robot.
Ooh, robot didn't like when I unplugged that.
He said no, don't.
Yeah.
Put it back in. Put it back in. Put it back in. Oh,
You
Phil.
think I should, or just unplug this other one?
Oh, Phil.
This is from the guys what brought us Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Very popular horror game. Kind of blew up. Very tiny team that made it, but became very well known on YouTube and Twitch for people playing it and being very spooked.
True.
Nick, do you like being spooked?
I am not a fan of being spooked, but I remember the Amnesia phenomenon in part because I remember there was one video where a guy found a bag of Milky Ways and he freaked out. That was pretty good.
Sure.
I don't like being spooked though. Although I will say this is atmospherically very different from Amnesia, which I like.
It's very different, which I also like. I'm glad that they went and did something totally different.
Yeah.
We're solving a little button puzzle here.
Is
not
it
very
like
difficult?
Is it still as physicsy as Amnesia was?
Kind of. I mean, I can. So you're not going to see much of it in this video because it's not necessary a lot. But like pulling those plugs out, right? Like, I just grabbed those with the mouse button and pulled.
Sure. So there's still that whole like interacting with the world around you a little bit.
I can pick things up. I could pick up a cup if I saw it and throw it across the room. Theoretically, let's say if I was hiding from someone and I wanted to distract them, I could pick something up and throw it to distract them. Whoa.
Theoretically.
There we go.
Oh, something's going on.
Also, really good music. Very subtle, but very good music.
Well, at least the lights are back on. I feel a little relieved.
Yeah, no, I think everything's going to be fine. So, you know, I don't want to spoil much about the plot of the game, but I think what's clear immediately, we're in an underwater facility. I think I can say that much.
Okay.
And there's a lot of robots around, and we're going to start running into some weird stuff right now where these robots maybe don't realize that they're robots.
Oh man, that's because they're talking in very their candor is extremely human. They're like, "What are you doing? Like, no, don't. I was happy."
This guy's got kind of an interesting little discussion here that I wanted to show. I know dialogue isn't always the best for these, but this really sets the mood.
Holy crap! This is really interesting.
Yeah, right?
Weird. Extremely creepy.
Great animation too.
My name is Simon. Do you know anything
Oh,
about
this is.
place?
I'm already extremely uncomfortable with the implications of this.
Look, I'm obviously hurt. If you see anyone else around, just tell them where I am.
I'm just letting this sink in for you.
Just get me a doctor.
There's no such thing as a robot doctor.
You trying to be fucking funny? Get me a medic.
But you're a robot.
Really? The robots have legs, hands, a face. You're delusional.
Okay.
This is creepy as hell, right?
It is. The writing's pretty good though.
Yeah, no, the writing. I'm genuinely pretty impressed with the writing and the voice acting, which is both of those I think are have been improved from Amnesia. Let's say, like I liked Amnesia a lot for a lot of different reasons, but the writing and voice acting weren't really among those.
I don't remember as many like sort of.
There weren't many like the people you interacted with.
Yeah,
Amnesia.
whole,
Most
like,
of the story was just like you got it through like boy.
Books. Oh jeez.
Well,
But yeah, that very Bethesda-y zooming in on his face to talk to him thing, that's pretty new for this team, I feel like.
So that's Carl, who was the robot.
Oh boy.
Here's where we're gonna get into some of the more stuff that might be a little bit more recognizable if you played Amnesia, which is you're gonna have sections where you are kind of hiding and trying to sneak around and not get caught by something. And we're gonna get like little glimpses of what I'm hiding from here. I don't think it's gonna shock you if I tell you it's a robot.
Okay. Spoilers.
But this one's moving and also apparently wants us dead, so that's not great.
That's not great.
So yeah, a major.
What would have happened if you had do you have, because it's all physics driven, or most of it is, could you have dragged Carl's human body to his robot companion?
No, there's only specific things you can grab.
Okay.
When you can grab something, the little dot in the center of the screen will turn into a hand.
Alright, fair enough.
There is like, there's this, the plot and setting for this game are very, very interesting. There is a lot more, and so this is a preview build I'm playing that has about the first third of the game. There's a lot more that's been revealed already that I just don't want to spoil for anyone because it's so interesting and such cool twists that they go into, and so completely wildly different from what Amnesia was. So I'm trying to get into this comm center, which is the stairs in the middle of the room, but I had to unlock it there, so I had to sneak past the robot, unlock it, and now I'm gonna have to sneak past the robot again to get up the stairs.
Did you ever get caught?
But what I'm curious about, well, I'm not going to spoil that.
Okay.
What I'm curious about is there's so many interesting plot twists and directions the game has gone in already in the first third that I have no idea where it's headed for the last 2/3.
Yeah.
Which makes me really, really stoked to play more of this game. So this is actually, opening this door is going to alert the robot to my presence, so I'm going to try and get up here real quick and shut it again. And this is going to be a major part of the gameplay, is like...
Shut the door!
Running from these enemies and then shutting doors before they can catch up with you.
Really slow-moving door.
I got it. We're good. We're all good. Another interesting aspect of this game is you go underwater.
Oh, dip. I did not realize that.
Yeah, so you, at some point, you get hooked up with a diving suit, and there's going to be, like... You basically find out there's a whole network of these underwater stations, sort of Bioshock-like. You want to move between them, and in order to do that, you're going to actually have to exit the stations and sort of explore underwater a little bit.
Now, tell me if this delves into spoiler territory, but how safe are these underwater segments?
You're going to see in a moment that robots exist underwater as well,
Okay,
Nick.
Great.
And some of those robots do not like me particularly. I think we're going to run into one in a second here. I do want to mention, the frame rate isn't super great for this video. And just to clarify, one, this is a preview build, as I said. Not quite finished. I think they're optimizing right now. But two, also, this is running on my 3.5-year-old computer, so don't take that as a, like, oh, this game is trash kind of a thing, if there's any, like, hitch-ups or anything as you're watching this video.
Oh my gosh. That's a mimic, Phil. That's not a treasure chest. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Well, I thought he might be a friend, and he was not. Luckily, this underwater robot, this is the only one I've run into underwater. I've run into him a couple of times, but he's very slow-moving.
Okay.
So I can just kind of run and get away from him. Here I'm back inside and exploring some subway tunnels. There is a train that I need to get moving, but the power is out for some reason.
I don't want to see another yucky robot person, Phil.
Hey, I think I figured out why the power's out, Nick.
Can I help?
It won't let me die.
I think I'm going to fix it. I think I'm going to be able to fix the power.
Oh, man.
Look at the weird, like,
no thanks.
lungs, heart
I'd
thing.
rather not.
Look at that. And
Nah.
there's, like, gross ooze, like...
Yeah, that, like, dripping, almost oil-looking.
I was a little worried. I've not played any of Frictional's stuff before Amnesia, and I was a little worried that Amnesia was going to be lightning in a bottle, that they wouldn't be able to do it again. But they really did take their time with this game. It's been about, like, what, 3 years since Amnesia? 4?
She didn't.
Shit, are you okay?
I don't know.
And so far, I've got to say, based off this first 2/3 of the game, I am very, very impressed.
Yeah, like, it always makes me happy to see a developer who did one thing really well and succeeded with it to kind of go outside of their comfort zone. And even if this game is sort of same genre, the world is so different from Amnesia.
So different, yeah, and everything seems to be going in a very different direction. You know, they did an Amnesia follow-up, but they had a different developer do it, and even that was quite different from the original Amnesia.
My memory of Penumbra is that those games felt very much like Amnesia. I remember playing them and then seeing Amnesia a little while later and being like, oh, this is Penumbra again, but like HD.
Yeah, see, I never played the Penumbra games, so I can't comment on that so much, but that's, from what I've seen, I generally agree with you.
Yeah, even just setting-wise and atmospherically, they were... Oh, boy. Oh, no.
Nice little, like, video artifacting effects there. I like that. Here I am. There's somebody I've been communicating with. Again, very Bioshocky.
Catherine?
Who I'm trying to find now. She says don't look at it. Do you think we should look at it? Do you think we should end the video by looking at this thing?
I'm Team Catherine on this one. I'm gonna say don't look at it.
What if we just look right at it?
Okay.
What do you think? This looks friendly.
Oh,
this looks like a
Jesus
friendly
Christ.
thing.
Oh my god. Ugh.
So that's Soma. It's pretty cool, and it's coming out soon.
Oh my
I'm really digging it so far.
Yeah.
And very excited to play the full thing.
Holy crap. I think, like, if a horror game has a cool enough atmosphere, I will absolutely get over myself and play it, and this looks like one of those games for me.
Awesome.